All right, got a quick 3-month update for you. I'm going to leave on all of the lights here so we can take a closer look at my hair. I got some pictures and stuff for you, but 3 months ago, I decided as a last-ditch effort, because I had noticed my crown of my head had really started to go, and it was either try to save my hair, what I had as a last-ditch effort, or start shaving my head. So I decided to try this, and now I've like gone in full force here into trying to learn as much as I can about hair restoration therapies, which is very cool. I've been enjoying that process, but the main thing I tried starting 3 months ago was from hims.com. I have Topical Solution, which you do have to have a prescription for. You can just do it all online, but it is 0.3% finasteride, 6% minoxidil. Both of those have been on the market for years and years and years. You may have heard of the prescription Propecia. That's what the finasteride is. And then the minoxidil is the same thing as Rogaine. So they've been around a long time, and that's probably the first line of defense. Finasteride really helps keep the hair that you already have. So your first line of defense, and then minoxidil kind of helps regrow stuff on that. All right, so let's just take a look at what I have here. So like I said, I did it mainly for the crown of my head, because 15 years ago when minoxidil came out, or when I first started, my hair started receding here. I looked into it, but it was only supposed to be for the crown area, and I didn't really look at it when the Propecia came out. So I didn't really get it at the time. So I was working on the crown of my head, and what I've been really so surprised at is how healthy and how much growth I have in the front area of my head, because this is what I can see. I can't really see the back of my head very well, so we can just kind of look at pictures and stuff on that particular thing. So I started using it, and the slight warming when you use it, like increased blood flow, no really other side effects. There was a little bit of a shedding phase where, especially right here, I noticed like it looked a little bit more sparse. And I think that's what that does, is it some of those hairs that are miniaturized, which is what the DHT, your genetics, your hair becomes miniaturized and becomes smaller and smaller over life cycles. So what some of this stuff does for it is to help get those hairs from one phase to the other. So you got your anagen phase, which is the growth phase. The telogen phase is the shedding phase. So it kind of rushes it through the shedding phase and tries to get it to come back a little bit more, so less miniaturized. So I noticed a little bit of shedding there. But what I've noticed right through here is I see a lot of hairs that are about 1/2 inch or centimeter to 1/2 inch in length. And like I said, we're at the 3 month. We'll try to do a close up. I've got some, there I am, close up. We also have some pictures I can put in. I don't know if we can see that or not, but there's a lot of hairs that are about 1/2 inch. So I'm interested to see if they're going to become a little bit longer, or they're going to get stuck and kind of be in that short length. We'll see. And then the crown of my head, that's what it looks like. So part of this, I can definitely tell a difference. The person that cut my hair, when I showed the pictures of where I started and where it's, I said, yeah, I can tell a big difference. It's a lot thicker through here. Part of that is my hair is longer. And so I'm not doing that to try to fool you guys and show, hey, you just grow out your hair longer and we're just kind of covering up that way. I did it because I enjoy my hairstyle. Before, I could not get any volume or length through here. So, and then also all the way through the middle of this, it would become really, really sparse, and I couldn't get enough oomph there to feel like I was doing anything besides a big comb over. Well, now I can. I've got my hair is healthy. I can run my fingers through it. I can use pomades and paste and putties and all that kind of stuff, which I've never been able to use before because I've kept my hair so short for the past 15 years. So some of that stuff's kind of newer to the market for men's hair care there. I'm also using biotin and collagen, and I've used that in the past for my beard growth and health, but I can definitely tell a difference on that. I'll put links below for this. By the way, non-sponsored. Hims.com is not sponsoring this. This is all me and playing around with this. I pay for everything myself. And as I said, what I've kind of gone down the rabbit hole here into researching all of this stuff. It's very, very cool. So we're going to be adding in some more things, because the more different hair therapies you can add in, the better most of the time. So we're going to be adding in the laser helmet, the low level laser therapy, which in this case is FDA approved, which is kind of interesting. Some of the research on the science behind how all of this stuff works. We'll be doing more videos on all that stuff coming up. I'll also, if I can mutilate myself, we've got micro needling we might try. I've got some specialty shampoos and conditioners, kind of going through the whole gamut of trying everything, see what we can get out of this. I did not think I was going to be able to improve anything through here, and I know it's not a drastic improvement, at least what you can see. I thought I was maybe I could get this in the back to stabilize a little bit, get a little bit of regrowth, and then actually I was looking into doing a hair transplant just to reestablish the hairline, and I'm still looking at that. But if I can get a little bit more here in the front to fill in, I may be happy enough with it that I don't feel like I need to investigate that anymore. Anyway, I will quit rambling here. We will do some more updates. I don't know how many more months. We may go another 2 or 3 months before we update some more. But make sure you stay subscribed, because we will be talking about all of these different hair restoration therapies and the pros and cons of each, and which ones are most effective, because it's interesting. It's expensive. It's a time commitment for some of it. Some of it is invasive, where you're sticking needles in yourself. So very interesting stuff. So make sure you stay tuned, and we'll be seeing you soon for another video. Thanks.